Raspberry Pi is already booted up and it's using this monitor here. And here is our smart bracelet and it's set up and ready to go. So the first sketch that we're going to run is our Flora BLE LED application. And I have it currently set up to be running serially. So when we do later on decide to run this bracelet without connectivity to our computer, we will comment out these two lines here. So let's go ahead and upload this sketch to our Arduino, which is the Flora, which is right here. And now that that's done, what we're going to do is go to our serial monitor. And you can see here that it's picked up our blue fruit and it started polling for our GATT characteristic. And I was playing with this yesterday, so our initial color was stored as purple. So the next step is going to be to actually run our Windows IoT core device, which is on Raspberry 2 here. So I've got a few boards in my environment, but we're going to run it on the device that's currently hooked up to this little monitor. So it's currently building and publishing. And now you can see that it has initialized and my buttons are enabled. So if I go ahead and I click on, let's say, the purple button here, actually it's already purple, so let's go with green. I can click that and you can see that the characteristic is written, the green is there, and for the next color change we'll actually watch the serial window. It just kind of goes a little fast. So let me go ahead and I'll click on purple once more. And you can see there's the notification of the color change. And then that gets passed back and the notification raises an event in our Windows IoT core application. And you can see that it updates this label here to the current color, which is purple. So to kind of demonstrate some of the speed, I have it when it does switch colors, it's going to be polling every second. So let's go ahead and switch to orange. You can see it switches to orange, yellow, green, and blue. So I'm going to pause the video here for a second and we're going to set up for running this application with the Flora connected to a battery pack. So it's not going to have our serial monitor. We're going to run this completely wirelessly. Alright, so back to our IDE. What we're going to do is we are going to comment out these two lines. So this will make it so the Flora is not dependent on the serial monitor. So I will just go ahead and save that and we will upload it to our Flora, and then I will pause the video again and we'll connect it to a battery. Okay, here you can see that I have a lithium poly battery hooked up to my Flora, and this is a little bit of a big battery for our purposes here, but it'll still work. So it's hooked up into the Flora through a JST cable. So I will flip the switch to turn the Flora to on, and you can see now that the sketch that we last uploaded will automatically be run. And you can see that our BTLE module is flashing, so it is currently available. So let's go ahead and reopen Visual Studio and we will run our Bluetooth application once more. And you can see it received all the information from the Bluetooth. And what I'll do is start changing the color. You can see I did green there. Let me see if I can move this a little closer. Alright, I've moved it a little bit closer here so we can kind of see both screens together. I'm going to click the purple button. You can see the purple switches, to orange, yellow, green, and blue. We can also read the current color of the LED through clicking on this Read Current Color through Read Characteristic button, and this will essentially query the service for the current value that's stored in that characteristic. So you can see that it was purple, and it's purple. If I change this to green, you can see my notification comes up and changes the value of this label to green, and then I can re-access that read characteristic and it will come up and update this label as green. So there you can see that we have communicated with our custom GATT service over BTLE between our Raspberry Pi and the Oracle dongle and our Windows IoT Core application.